If you run a small business in a trade or service industry, I'm going to show you how you can save time, get more jobs done, and provide amazing customer service. Hey, how's it going? My name's Michael, and this is an introduction to ServiceMate. ServiceMate is a smart app to help small businesses which manage jobs and staff in the field. Whether you're in electrical, solar, plumbing, heating or gas, HVAC, refrigeration, access control, or fire protection, or you're in a recurring service industry like lawn and garden care, pool care, property maintenance, cleaning, or pest control, ServiceMate can help transform your organization, scheduling, quoting, invoicing, payments, and more to help you run a more productive, professional, and satisfying business. So, what kind of solution is ServiceMate? Well, there's a bit of jargon in our industry. We call ourselves a job management app, a field service management solution. We do job tracking, we do staff tracking, we do scheduling. We're even called a CRM or a customer relationship management tool. But essentially, ServiceMate, we combine a lot of smart technology and functionality into a best practice workflow to really automate and streamline and guide the way that jobs and clients move through your business from start to finish. And that can really optimize your productivity, efficiency, and customer service, and just transform your business into an organized, well oiled machine. So there's three key criteria as to whether or not ServiceMate could be the right fit for you. So this is a bit of a cheat sheet of what to consider and whether ServiceMate's worth a look. So the first one is easy. Are you a mobile business? Do you manage jobs and staff in the field? Do your technicians or engineers go to clients' homes, businesses, or sites to perform a service? The second one is, are you a small business? Anywhere between a sole trader up to a team of 15 to 20 staff, you are our people. We make ServiceMate to help small businesses. Small business is our design focus. So much so that ServiceMate has been named by Xero as Small Business App of the Year twice. So if you're a small business owner, you can be confident that we make ServiceMate to help you and your business succeed. And the last point as to whether or not ServiceMate could be the right fit for you is the nature of the work that you need to manage. So, do you primarily manage a high volume of smaller, shorter jobs coming through your business? So, for example, one of your technicians, they might attend one or two jobs a day, they might attend several jobs a day. And this is really one of the big challenges for managing a mobile business with a high volume of jobs and clients active at the same time is that can be really chaotic, and it can be a real challenge to stay organized and maintain a quality, consistent service. So much so that it's especially challenging when you're using old school methods or paper based systems. Like, you know, the ones I mean: paper based job sheets, diaries, calendars, spreadsheets, whiteboards. They're even instant messengers like Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. They're just not up to the task of managing a mobile business with so many jobs and clients active at once coming through the business. It's a business model which demands a cloud based solution which offers exceptional organization and exceptional communication. But if you're using tools which aren't fit for purpose, then that can cause some really common problems. Problems which ultimately throttle your business's productivity, your efficiency, your professionalism and customer service, the quality and consistency of your work, your cash flow, not to mention your own work life balance and quality of life, your job satisfaction, and ultimately throttling your business's long term viability and success as well. So, these are the kinds of problems that ServiceMate is designed to solve. So, how are you and your business going? Are you just starting out or thinking of starting a business, but you want to do it right? Or are you well established but feeling like you're out of control? Or maybe you're trying to grow your business, but you just can't get through to the next level with the systems and tools that you have. How are you tracking your jobs, staff, and clients? And what kind of issues is this causing for you? Wherever you're at, our promise to you is that ServiceMate can help you reach your version of success. Now, the best way to picture where ServiceMate actually fits in your business is what we call the life of a job. So, seeing how a job and a client moves through your business with ServiceMate from start to finish. So, I'm actually going to demo this for you now. Now, the first thing that needs to happen is the client needs to get in touch with your business. And ServiceMate can actually help at the start of this workflow with getting jobs and work into your business to begin with. So, one of the ways we can do that is with self serve online inquiry and booking forms. So, you can actually create and set these up yourself. They're hosted by ServiceMate, and you can just let clients browse your services or submit inquiries. You can ask them for particular information or details or photos, which will help you provide a quote. You can link to these from maybe your website or your socials, and once they submit it, it all comes straight through to your ServiceMate account for action. But you can actually go a step further. You can actually teach ServiceMate how you price and schedule some of your most popular services to the point where clients can provide that information, they can get a price, and they can actually book jobs directly into your ServiceMate calendar. So you actually shortcut all of that initial communication and back and forth with the client and just give them the option to browse your services day or night, 24/7, and they can just book a job in. And you can just wake up in the morning and find that clients have booked jobs directly into your ServiceMate schedule. Another thing we can help with is with your website in terms of clients browsing your services and booking jobs. We can help you with a website. And if you don't have an email address or a professional domain yet, we can help with that. So you can set these up in minutes with ServiceMate. You can get your own website. Clients can submit an inquiry through it. They can browse your recent reviews and customer feedback. They can go through a gallery of photos that showcase your work that you do for clients. And you can link to those online inquiry and booking forms as well. And sometimes clients, they just call, they just ring up and they want some work done. So ServiceMate actually has an integrated cloud phone system called ServiceMate Phone, fully integrated with your job and client history. So it actually gives you the ability to maintain a single contact number for your business. So whenever anyone in your team calls a client, the client always sees the same phone number. And when clients call your business, you can actually select which field or office staff those calls go to, and everyone will get the same experience. So if they're a existing customer, you get caller ID, so you can actually pick up the phone and greet the client by name and offer that professional customer service experience. You can then see the client's job history on screens for context. And when the call is done, your team will actually get a call recording and a transcript of what was discussed, and then be able to convert that phone call into a digital job card. So you can actually streamline that customer service experience over the phone and the job creation workflow. Okay, let's check out a demo of a life of a job in ServiceMate. So we'll follow a job from start to finish as it moves through your business with ServiceMate. So here we are in the online dispatch board. So this is really the mission control for anyone who works in the office of your business. So that might be yourself, or you might have your partner or an admin or an operations manager do this kind of role. And essentially here in the staff schedules view, we've got all of our technicians down here on the left, all of the jobs scheduled to them for today across the middle. And on our right here, we have our jobs list. And this is all of our active jobs in the business. And these are essentially digital job cards. So you can just double click to open them up, just like a paper-based job card might work. You've got your client, you've got the job status, their address and contact details, a description of the job that needs to be done, and a history of everything that's happened on that job. Now, our jobs are all color-coded in ServiceMate. So you can see here we've got our active quotes in orange, our active work orders, so confirmed jobs in blue, and our completed jobs in green. So what we're going to do is we'll pretend that a past client of ours has called up a business and wants some work done. So the first thing we need to do is create a new digital job card. So you can do that in the top left here, or in the top bar, we can click new job, and we can just type in the customer's name. Now, keep in mind that ServiceMate connects with Xero and QuickBooks Online, and when you first connect to your accounting package, we'll actually import all of your clients and all of your items so you can search and browse and add them in job cards in ServiceMate. So we'll just start typing in client's name. We'll select them, we'll give the job a status, we'll say it's a work order because they just want the work done. You can see the client's address and contact details have all pre-populated, and we'll give the job a description for the technicians in the field. So happy with that, I'll click save. And you can see in the top right here, we've just created that new digital job card for Jane White, job number 11. So the next thing we need to do is schedule this job and get these details to a technician out in the field. So ServiceMate's got a range of tools to help you make smart, fast, and informed scheduling and dispatch decisions. So you can see here we've got our staff schedules view. It's all really intuitive, laid out horizontally. You can just look for the gaps. You can also get really good visibility of where your team members are in the field. So when they're checked in on the ServiceMate iOS app, you can get an indication of their status here next to their staff icons. So you can get an indication of if they're en route and navigating to a job or if they're checked into a job. And also you can go to the dispatch map as well. And you can see all of the jobs laid out across your town or city. And it's a really good tool to get some scheduling efficiencies and optimizations there as well, if you can co-locate nearby jobs together and minimize on travel time. So using these kinds of tools, you can make a smart, fast, and informed scheduling decision without having to interrupt your field technicians and figure out where they are and what they're up to. So using these tools, I've decided to allocate this job to Sam. So I'll just pick it up off the jobs list, drag and drop it onto Sam. I can even drag out the end of the job block to adjust the duration. And just like that, I've scheduled this job to Sam at 8 a.m., as well as instantly communicating all of those job and client details to him accurately, efficiently out in the field. So what we'll do is we'll leave the online dashboard here for a second, and we'll switch over to the ServiceMate app and assume the role of Sam, the technician, and carry on the job from his point of view. So here we are in the ServiceMate app. You can see here I'm in the My Schedules view. So straight away you can see the appeal here from a technician's point of view that I'm empowered with my own schedule and my own responsibility to get to my job. So instead of being micromanaged by the boss, maybe the night before, or getting a stream of text messages about what I've got on for the next day, or even coming into the office first thing in the morning and wasting all of that time being told what to do, I can see my schedule for the day. I can just wake up, get out of bed, get ready, open up ServiceMate, see what I've got on, and make my way to my first job. So some easy wins there in terms of productivity and efficiency. So you can see at the top of my schedule, we've got that job we just created online for Jane White, job number 11. So I can just tap that, open it up, and I've got that same digital job card with all of those job and client details ready to go. Really fast, really accurate, really efficient communication of detailed job and client information. So the first thing I need to do is get to this job. So I'll tap Start Job, and I'll tap Navigate to Job. So ServiceMate can give me turn-by-turn navigation for each and every job so I don't get lost. The next thing I want to do is notify the client. So if I tap Notify Client, what that is going to do is automatically send a text message to Jane White saying something like, "Hey Jane, it's Sam from Smart Home Services. I'm on the way. I'll be there in about 23 minutes. So ServiceMate will automatically calculate the estimated time of arrival based on Sam's location in relation to the job address. And it'll even let the client track Sam's progress towards her in real time on a map, just like an Uber driver. So just an awesome customer service experience before you've even set foot in the driveway. So I'll tap Notify Client, and ServiceMate will switch me over to Apple Maps or Google Maps for that turn-by-turn navigation. You can see here in the blue bar, we're tracking our travel time. When we arrive, we'll just tap that and we can start tracking our time on site as well. So I don't need to note that down separately or anything like that. It's just ticking away in the background. We can then review the job card, hop out of the van, greet the client by name, and get on with the job. So we can review the job's description. We can start working through the checklist requirements. So we can talk it through with the client. You can prompt your field staff to take things like before and after photos, which are excellent for a couple of reasons. One, just for showcasing your work and the transformation effect of the work you do for clients in terms of before and after photos, but also in terms of protecting your business. So if you consistently take before and after photos on every single job you attend, then If a client contacts you 6 or 12 months later saying something like, hey, you did a lot of damage to the surrounding area when you did that job for us, give us some money, you can actually pull up the job card, look at the before and after photos, provide that evidence, and completely shut down that dispute and all of that hassle before it even begins. So, a really good practice to protect your business. So, if a checklist item has the word photo in it, it'll prompt you to open up the ServiceMate camera and you can just snap off a few photos and work our way through the rest of the checklist requirements. We can also document the job we've done in other ways. So we can type or dictate notes. Job complete, no issues encountered. Save those. You can take more photos and videos. You can email and text the client directly through the job card and keep all of that correspondence together in one place with the rest of the job's details and history. You can even take signatures. You can complete PDF forms. So if you're in an industry where you need to complete particular certificates for regulatory purposes, or maybe occupational health and safety documentation, even service reports or inspection reports, such as pest control industries, you can actually complete these PDF forms on site in the ServiceMate app. You can just step through all the questions, whether they're free text, multiple choice, numeric, date, signature, take a photo, and all of that information will populate a template and produce a professional PDF report on site. So, just a really powerful tool for any kind of paperwork that you need in your business. You can digitize it with the Forms add on. Okay, happy with that. We can then start to check out and add some time and materials to charge for. So, I'll check out of the job. I'll say the job's complete. And here we can add some items and services. So keep in mind, if you're connected to Xero or QuickBooks Online, and we automatically import all of those items from your accounting package, you can browse and add these in the field for invoicing purposes. So I'll tap Add Item / Service, and we can add a few items to charge for. And we also want to charge for our time as well. So I'll tap Add Item / Service, and here I'll tap Smart Labor. And if you remember that check-in time when we started, when we first arrived on site, we can actually apply that time to a set labor rate. We can even round that to the nearest 15, 30, or 60 minutes. We can even charge for our travel time if we want to, and just tap Set Labor. So we don't need to track that separately. It's just a really smart, fast, and efficient way to charge for your time every single job. Next thing I'll do is I'll type up something to include on our invoice in terms of the work we completed for the client. So you can see here in work completed, it's actually added all of those checklist items we completed, which is really cool. It's automatic, it's fast, it's neat, but I want to snazz it up a bit. So what I'll actually do is I'll select that, delete it out, and in the top right here, I'll tap Auto Write. And what that's going to do, ServiceMate's going to analyze the job description, the checklist we completed, any notes we added, as well as the items we've added to charge for, and automatically generate a professional description of the work completed on site for inclusion on the invoice. So you don't need to sit down and tap that out for 10 minutes. You don't need to handball this back to someone in the office and create a bottleneck which slows down the entire invoicing and payment and cash flow process. ServiceMate can automatically generate that work completed description on site. And that's what the real world application of AI looks like in an app designed to help trade and service businesses. So we'll tap Save. And the next thing we want to try and do is get paid. So at ServiceMate, we're huge believers in trying to help trade and service businesses get paid on site, on job completion, wherever possible. So we'll tap Add Payment. And here you can maybe manually enter in the client's card details. You can present a QR code to them, which they can scan on their own phone and use Apple or Google Pay to pay the invoice that way. Or check this out, tap to pay on iPhone. So whether the client has their own phone with Apple Pay or Google Pay, or just a physical credit or debit card, you can just hold it out over the top of your iPhone, and boom, just like that, contactless payment on site with nothing but your iPhone. It's an awesome customer experience. It's awesome for job completion. It's awesome for efficiency. It's awesome for cash flow. Okay, so we've accepted payment. One of the last things I want to do here is this switch at the bottom, which says approve invoice to Xero. So whether you're connected to Xero or QuickBooks Online, you'll have this switch at the bottom here. And if I turn that on, what that's going to do is send all of these invoice and payment details through to my accounting package as part of the checkout process. So I'll leave that on. I'll tap finish. ServiceMate will generate a professional PDF invoice on site straight away. You can see our logo there, the generated description of the work completed at the top, all of the line items we're charging for, the balance due is Xero, it's marked as paid. All that's left to do is send it. So we'll tap the email icon. Everything's pre-populated, ready to go. The client's email address, the subject line, the invoice is automatically attached. The body of the message is on a template system. It's ready to go, standard, consistent, fast, every single time. All that's left to do is tap send, and bam, you're done. So let's check out what that looks like in your accounting package. So here in Xero, you can see the job has come over here for Jane White, job number 11. So the job number in ServiceMate becomes the invoice number in your accounting software, maintaining that single reference number for the entire life cycle of the job from start to finish. And if we click in here, everything comes over. So we can see the client's details, all of those line items we added to the job to charge for, that description of the work completed on site as well as the payment status and the balance due is Xero. So you can kind of see the advantages of that connection. So it will completely streamline and automate that invoicing, payments, and reconciliation workflow. So it'll save you time, it'll avoid double entry, it'll avoid mistakes. So connecting ServiceMate to your accounting package is one of the single best things you can do with ServiceMate. It'll save heaps of time, and it's just a really full-time integration which provides value all day, every single day. Okay, so what have we just seen? We got a call from a client. We accurately captured their job and client details in a digital job card so they won't get lost. We then used our map and scheduling and visibility tools in ServiceMate to make a really fast, smart, and accurate dispatching decision. We schedule that to a team member out in the field. They can immediately get those job and client details. So we accurately communicated all of that information to someone out in the field straight away. They can open up that job card. They can start navigating to the job site. They can notify the client that they're on their way with an estimated time of arrival. They can let the client track their progress towards them on a map, just like an Uber driver, providing that epic customer service experience. You can then track your travel time. When you arrive on site, you can start tracking your time on site as well. You can complete checklist requirements. You can document the job with notes, photos, and videos. You can email and text the client directly through their job card. You can take more photos and videos. You can keep all of these photos, videos, and correspondence together in one central record in the job's diary. You can then proceed to charge for your time and materials. You can browse any items that have synced over from your accounting software. You can use Smart Labor to use the check-in timer against a labor rate and charge for your time in a really smart, fast, and accurate way. You can use AutoWrite to instantly generate a professional description of the work completed on site, saving time and streamlining the invoicing and payment workflow. You can take contactless payment on site with nothing but your iPhone. You can then generate a professional PDF invoice, email that to the client, and send all of those invoice and payment details through to your accounting software before you even get back in the van and drive to your next job. So think about that. Think about what that can do for your business if you rinse and repeat this process for every technician on every job, every day of every week of every month, what that's going to do for your productivity, your efficiency, your customer service and professionalism, the quality and consistency of your work, your cash flow, not to mention your own work-life balance, your job satisfaction, and your ability to succeed in your business. If that doesn't turn your business into a well-oiled customer service and productivity machine, I do not know what will. Let's talk about ServiceMate's pricing. So we have a range of monthly plans designed for small business and made to be affordable, and incredible value. So all of our plans, they're standard and transparent and available on our website. You don't need to contact us or jump through any hoops just to find out what ServiceMate costs. And each of these plans is a single price for your business per month. So we do not charge per user. So all of our paid plans, they come with unlimited users. You get a set number of job credits and SMS credits every month, as well as all the essential features to guide jobs through your business from start to finish, while some particularly powerful features are limited to certain plans. So the growing plan, for example, you can see that it comes with 150 jobs per month. So every time you create a new digital job card in ServiceMate, that uses one of those job credits. Now, in terms of choosing a plan or switching plans, you can upgrade and downgrade between plans at any time. That's all done on a self-serve basis directly through your account. And there are no lock-in contracts with ServiceMate. So if we're not the right fit for you, you can cancel your account at any time. It's all on a month-to-month basis, and that's self-serve as well. So you don't need to contact us. We don't make you jump through hoops to do any of this. It's all self-serve, done directly through your ServiceMate account. Now, if you're a sole trader, definitely check out our free plan. So the free plan is limited to one user in your account, and it's just made to help small sole traders get started while keeping costs down. So the free plan comes with 30 jobs per month, and it actually gives you the option to earn additional job credits if you use payments in ServiceMate as well. So definitely check out the free plan if you're a sole trader. Let's talk about the two options to get set up and start with ServiceMate. So the first option is to do it yourself. So we actually make it really achievable to learn and set up and get up and running with ServiceMate by yourself. We have this resource called the Learning Roadmap, and this is essentially a structured series of help videos and articles which start at the absolute basics of how ServiceMate works and how jobs move through ServiceMate from start to finish. So this is a resource for everyone in your business to learn the basics of how it works. It's available both online and in the app. So you can see here in the help menu, you can get access to the Learning Roadmap here. It's separated into 4 levels. So to get started, we definitely recommend you complete levels 1 and 2 and just learn how it works, get up and running, get some momentum, and then a few months down the track, come back and revisit levels 3 and 4, and that will introduce you to some more advanced features or workflows to help you get more value out of ServiceMate for your business over time. And like I said, it's made for everyone in your business. It's also available in the ServiceMate iOS app through the More tab as well. The second option to get started with ServiceMate is to engage one of our ServiceMate partners. So we have a network of small business experts like accountants, bookkeepers, IT businesses, and cloud integrators who offer consultation, setup, and training services. So these are independent small businesses who are certified to offer these services. They charge for their services. You can browse our partner directory directly through our website. You can find partners near you. You can check out their profiles, see their partner status, and actually get directly in touch with them through the directory as well. So essentially, engaging a partner is just an excellent way to save time and streamline the entire setup process. So they can come in, they can help you set up your account, they can train up your team, and they'll help you hit the ground running and get the most out of ServiceMate from day one. We actually have a great deal if you're interested in getting set up with a ServiceMate partner. It's called our Setup and Training Rebate. And the way it works is if you engage a ServiceMate partner for setup and training, we'll actually credit your account pound for pound for what you spend with that partner for that service up to £1,000. So you get the benefit of saving time, getting set up by an expert, and saving money all at the same time. So definitely check out our Setup and Training Rebate page if you're interested in getting started with a ServiceMate partner. Okay, let's check out some first steps on how to try ServiceMate. So we offer a free 14-day trial, so you can create a trial account through our website or our iOS app. You get access to pretty much everything straight away, so we make it really easy to try out and see for yourself if we're a good fit for you. So we don't force you through a sales process or make you fill out a form. You can just create a free trial account and jump straight in and check it out. So we'll check it out online. We'll go to the top bar and click Get Started. Fill out the form, start 14-day free trial, and we'll jump straight in. Okay, so here we are in our new ServiceM8 trial account. So we've landed in the dispatch board. Now, anyone in your business that works in the office may be creating and scheduling jobs to technicians in the field. This is going to be your mission control. So you can see here in the Staff Schedules tab, at the moment we're the only technician in the account. So here we are on the left, and the Staff Schedules view will lay out all the jobs scheduled to us for today. So with the jobs list on the right, that's all of our active jobs in our account at any given time. And it's color coded. So you've got, we'll make our help guide a quote. So it's color coded by job status. So we've got our quotes in orange and our active work orders in blue. And essentially you can just pick up, drag and drop jobs onto a technician's schedule. You can just grab the end of their job block and adjust the duration of the job this way. And essentially this is how you can instantly allocate and schedule job cards to technicians in the field, instantly, efficiently communicating those job and client details to them. So you want to try that out. You might also want to try out creating a new digital job card. So you can create new jobs here in the top bar, as well as in the top left here. So you can just create new clients as you go. Set the job status, so jobs will begin as a quote or a work order and end as completed or unsuccessful. And give it a job description. As well as save their contact details. And there you have it, you can create a new digital job card on the spot. So one of the first things you'll probably want to try out is experimenting and experiencing the way that the online dashboard connects with the iOS app out in the field, and how you can share information so quickly between the office and the field. You can update job cards in real time, and someone back in the office can see that as it happens. So you should log into the ServiceM8 app using the same credentials you use to create the account online, and then just maybe schedule some jobs to yourself and maybe update those job cards, take some notes, take some photos, and then open that job card again and see all of that job history syncing and appearing in real time in the jobs diary, and what that can do for your efficiency, your productivity, your communication as a team, your visibility of what's going on out in the field, all those kinds of things. You might also want to invite a staff member to join you and experiment with this. So you can easily do that here in the top right. You click Invite Staff and invite them to join your account that way. You can go to Account Settings, go to Staff. You can invite them again here, or you can just create a new staff profile for them. So enter in their details, their email address, give them a temporary password, and you can also control their level of access here as well. One of the other things you might want to check out is the ServiceM8 add-on store. So go to Settings and ServiceM8 add-ons. Now, we've got over 50 powerful add-ons available in our add-on store. So this is how we keep ServiceM8 deceptively simple to begin with and make it really easy to learn and to use as you start out. So we actually separate a lot of powerful features and functionality into add-ons, which you can individually activate as you go. So we try to keep ServiceM8 as simple as possible as you get started out. And once you get comfortable, you can start exploring some of those powerful features. You can turn them on one by one and gradually get more out of ServiceM8 for your business. So definitely want to check out. You'll see a lot of the powerful features that are limited to certain plans that are here in the add-on store, and others that are just available on all accounts. So automation, for example, is available on all plans. So back in the dispatch board, another couple of things you might want to experiment with are the way that you create clients on the go. So when we created John Appleseed as a client and entered in those contact details, he is now saved in our clients database in ServiceMate. If we were to create a new job card, you can see that he's available to search and find and pre-fill all those details again. If you ever need to edit a client's details, you can just click their name here to open up their client card. Another thing you might want to experiment with is the way that items and materials work in ServiceMate. So for any particular job, you can create items on the fly as you need them. So you can give it an item code. Give it a price and save that job, and you've just created a new item on the go. So if you were to open a different job, you can then search and find that item and add it there. If you ever need to edit an item, go to Account, Materials and Services, and edit its details here. You can also bulk import items into your ServiceMate account here. So if you've got a list of items in a spreadsheet, you can use this tool to import them into ServiceMate. The same goes with clients. You can go to your Clients tab and bulk import a list of clients. But keep in mind that when you connect ServiceMate to your Xero account, it's going to automatically import all of your items and all of your clients from Xero as well, which you can then search and add in your ServiceMate job cards too. So the last couple of things I'll mention are just some guidance on other things to try out and other ways to learn about ServiceMate. So definitely check out in the bottom left here the guide to learning the life of a job. So this will just help you learn that workflow of how jobs are created in ServiceMate and how they progress through that workflow from start to finish. And that can really help you understand the power of ServiceMate in terms of streamlining and automating that workflow at scale for each and every job, every day of every week of every month. You can just streamline how they move through your business and optimize your customer service, your productivity, your efficiency, and see what that can do for your business. You'll also want to check out the learning roadmap. So this is a great tool just for learning how ServiceMate works. So this is our resource, which is essentially a structured series of help videos and articles. It starts at the absolute basics of how ServiceMate works, and it's a great tool for you to learn how to use ServiceMate for the very first time, how jobs move through ServiceMate. So we'd probably recommend, if you're starting out, to work through levels 1 and 2, and that will teach you all of the basics and enough to help you get up and running. And then once you're comfortable, come back, and then you can check out levels 3 and 4, and that'll introduce you to some more advanced features or powerful features and help you get more out of ServiceMate over time. And keep in mind that there are also awesome rewards to complete the learning roadmap for your business as well. So there you go. If you think ServiceMate can transform your productivity, your efficiency, and your customer service, start up a free trial and see if we're right for you. If you have any questions, please get in touch. We have 24/7 chat support available through our website, or you can always reach us at support@servicemate.com. Catch you later.